I've made the most money I've ever made in my life, and yet still I'm not any happier than I thought I would be. Not too long ago, literally last year, I was about $50,000 in debt, and this accumulated over about a year and a half of poor business decisions. I've always found myself to be an ambitious entrepreneur, someone that's willing to take a ton of risk, tried a ton of different things, and it led me to dealing with a ton of mistakes that led me to a massive hole in the bank account. And I remember telling myself every single day last year, if I could just get rid of this debt. At the same time, I also had a $10,000 car balance as well, right? I had to pay off my car, pay about $500 a month to pay down the car that I was financing at the time, on top of the business credit card that had $50,000. I've made a whole video about this, but I remember telling myself every single day, if I could just get rid of this debt, I'll be the happiest person in the world. If I could just pay off this debt, wipe my balance clean, and start over from scratch, I'd be the happiest person in the world. And every single day I was just stressed out, a ton of weight on my shoulders because I know deep down inside I'm a very ambitious person. I'm very hardworking. I didn't have all that debt because I was just stupid and didn't, work hard. It was actually the opposite. I felt like I was working the hardest I've ever worked in my life, and yet still I just kept making mistake after mistake, or certain investments didn't turn out the way they should have for whatever reason. And I just it was kind of numbing at some point, right? Obviously I pushed through it. And during that time, I didn't care about what car I drove. I didn't care about where I lived. I didn't really care about the clothes on my back or any of the materialistic things that most people care about and their reason for getting rich. For me, it was literally just, I just want to not have any of this debt on my back so I can walk around and be happy. Fast forward to today, I have the most money I've ever had in my bank accounts. I just decided to impulsively buy 3 different watches because I was like, you know what, I need some watches. Why not just buy 3 watches? I have the most financial abundance I've ever had in my life, and I'm not any more happier than when I was, really in a ton of debt. And I want to be clear here. I'm not depressed by any means. I'm not, sad. I have a lot of things to be grateful for. I still have 2 amazing parents that are alive and well. I have an amazing girlfriend, amazing friends. I'm blessed beyond my wildest dreams, but I don't know what it is, but my mental state of mind is just constantly in this fight or fight mode. And I thought once I got out of the debt, then I could finally relax a little bit, but it's quite literally, it hasn't gone away. And that's probably because I keep putting on new massive challenges on my plate. And it's somewhat subconscious, but also conscious. I decided to start a new supplement brand in the health niche, very competitive space to be a part of after having some of the most successful months I've ever had in dropshipping. And I just find myself constantly putting more on my plate than I need to, or that the average person would normally do. And I'll be honest with you, I kind of love it. I love the pressure. I love the stress that can happen from being so ambitious because it keeps me pushing and keeps me moving forward. But the other day I had to kind of wrestle with this idea. So, good friend of mine, Tyler, if you're watching this, shout out to you. But we wrestle with this joke that we always have, or this idea. And we always say things like, we're working so hard to try to make a ton of money right now, right? I'm 26 years old. Tyler's 23, turning 24. So in our age group, we're really ambitious, hardworking people that are trying to make a ton of money at a young age. And we joked about it the other day, and he was saying, we're working so hard to do things we can do for free. We're trying to make all this money to do things we can literally do right now for free. If we wanted to go walk on a beach, I live here in Tampa, Florida. If I wanted to go walk on a beach or go drive over to St. Pete, I could do that, and it's free. It doesn't cost me any money to go walk on the beach. Bayshore Boulevard, really beautiful stretch in Tampa. Go walk and go, be out in the sun, or just go lay down and relax, or just take a midday nap and not have any consequences. I have that freedom and that luxury. And, even if I want to travel to a foreign country, I could do that right now. I have $500,000 in credit card points and a ton of cash just sitting in my bank accounts. And for some reason, despite all that luxury and abundance, I'm still in this flight or flight mode. And we joke about it all the time. It's like, dude, what is life? Why are we working so hard and trying to put this much stress on our backs to do things we could just do for free or very little cost whatsoever? And I guess that's a part of the blessing and curse of being a ambitious entrepreneur, someone that's hardworking and dedicated to the craft, because you have to create that urgency and that push and determination to be successful in business. It's very competitive. It's very difficult. It's not easy. You're going to lose more times than you win. And for some reason, even when you do make it, quote unquote, make it, I don't feel like I've made it. I'm not even close to making it. But even when you are, your head's above water and you have some runway, it still feels like you're behind the 8 ball. So that's kind of the thought process there for me. It's really getting clear on and reminding myself to have more fun. I think that's kind of the bigger thing, is that I don't have more fun. I don't push myself to take breaks. And I don't try to do more spontaneous things. It's so funny because growing up, I went to college, graduated from the University of Connecticut, and I was reflecting on this the other day. I remember what I used to be like as a freshman and a sophomore. Very spontaneous, always wanted to go out and do a bunch of different things, travel, whatever the case may be. And I had the least amount of money then, but was still, very ambitious, but way more spontaneous, and enjoyed the present more than I do today. And a part of being an entrepreneur and trying to strive for big, massive goals is that you always have to be thinking in the future. Every decision you make today will impact what you're going to be or where you're going to be a year from now. So I need to remember and find that balance of doing fun, spontaneous things. So, a couple things that I have coming up now, just because I'm going to be going to the World Cup in New York. I'm not the biggest soccer or football fan, but you know what? One of my hometown friends invited me a little over a year ago, and I said yes, and I'm glad I did, because I just need to get out of my routine and rhythm that I've been in, which is just locked away in my room, studying, researching, working. I also manage an online community, teaching people how to do ecom, and answering those questions and just working every single day. So that's one thing. I'm also just going to go out to Miami just because I like going to Miami and visiting every now and again, and bringing my girlfriend who's never been, so showing her around and just go take a pause from the action, just because it's good to refresh my brain. And I want to plan some more trips where I travel as well. I mean, I love traveling the world. I've been to amazing countries like Japan, Italy, France. I've been to Mexico a handful of times. Mexico, there's some beautiful places in Mexico that I absolutely love. Jamaica, which is where I was born. So many great countries and places that I've been to, and traveling is honestly one of my favorite things to do. And I've been working so hard for the last year so I can travel more abundantly, and yet still I haven't done that. Like I want to go to Costa Rica, which is where my girlfriend's from. Like I want to go do more things, but I'm just like so locked in on these goals that I have set, and I'm afraid that I'm kind of letting life pass me by if I don't wrap myself back in and start being more intentional with having fun and trying to actually do things that bring enjoyment and fulfillment to me, because I love what I do. What I do isn't anything stressful or hard from the standpoint of the actual thing that I'm doing. It's like obviously the fundamentals of what I do is great. The day-to-day work can be stressful at times, and the pressure of managing people or making large investments that can flop and losing a ton of money can be stressful. But I love ecom. I love selling, marketing. I love the psychology of humans and how we can get people to make decisions based off of certain words and positioning. I love what I do. That's why I mentioned it earlier. I'm not depressed. I'm not sad. But I definitely thought I would be, I don't know. I don't know what I thought. I thought maybe I would be happier. I'd be doing more spontaneous things. But here's the thing. It's on me to make that happen. There's nobody's fault but my own as to why I'm in this mental headspace. But I do want to be more vulnerable with you guys, because my audience is mostly comprised of young and, also older entrepreneurs. And a lot of us are so dead set on these goals, which are great. I'm not saying you shouldn't chase goals. I'm not saying you shouldn't be ambitious. But all I'm really saying in this video is that make sure along the way you map out some time to be present. And being present in the present moment looks different from people to people. Sometimes it's spending time with family. It could be traveling. It could just be playing video games. It could be whatever the case may be. I'm really, really hoping GTA 6 comes out this year. I haven't really played any video games in a long time. That's one game that I will 100% purchase. 100%. And if I have any friends of mine that don't have consoles, I will purchase a console for them and purchase GTA so they can play with me, right? Because no one plays Minecraft anymore, so I guess the next big thing that we're all waiting on is GTA 6. So that could be a little portion in my life where I just be present. So it's gonna look different from person to person, but it's important that you map that out. And another thing is avoid this arbitrary goal of when I make X amount of dollars, then I'll be happy. I've heard the cliche a million times, and I didn't want to believe it, and now I'm in this position and I'm finally believing it. You're never going to be happy if you keep making these income goals. You think $100,000 is enough, then you think $500,000, then $1 million. It doesn't matter, bro. Like, I have more than enough money to be financially free and set for the next few years and be chilled. And I'm still in the back of my mind, well, if I could have this amount, then I'll be extra secure if I have this amount of money. Then you get there, then it's like, oh, well, I need this and that, and boom, now I need more money now. And you keep moving the goalpost, and you'll never find true contentment where, you obviously still want to grow and continue to pursue, but don't wrap those financial outcomes and goals with fulfillment. And that's the biggest thing, right? You can, of course, strive to continue to grow your wealth and your net worth, but just don't wrap it into fulfillment, right? In other words, don't say, if I have this amount of money, then I'll be happy or then I'll be satisfied. Rather, continue to chase and pursue those goals, but tie your fulfillment into other things. And for me, I need to get back to traveling. Last time I've been out the country, what was the last time? Where was I? I think I was in Italy. I was in the Amalfi Coast, which was a year ago. No, that's a lie. I was in Jamaica for Christmas with my family in December of 2025. So that was the last time I went out of the country. I need to go out the country again, man. I need to travel more, and I'm gonna map that out more in my schedule, go visit some new countries, and I need to do that. And a lot of the times, I get stressed out because I say to myself, well, if I take too much time off or away from my computer for too long, then my businesses are gonna implode. And oftentimes that's not the case. It really isn't. And by the way, sorry if the mic's annoying. I'm not sure if me moving it's going to be annoying. I'm really hoping it's not, but my apologies if it is. But anyway, back to the point on hand, my businesses oftentimes are totally fine. They're never really in danger if I'm gone for a week or whatever the case may be. So I'm going to go back home to Connecticut to visit some family. And the month before I do that, I'm going to head over to Miami, visit some other family down by the Fort Lauderdale, Miami area. And I just need to get out of my apartment more, which, luckily for me, I live right on the water. My apartment is sick, but I definitely need to be around people that I love and care about more. Obviously, I have friends here in Tampa that are great. Those guys are amazing. But just be back home with some family and just be out of the usual routine that I'm in. And I need to get out of my own head a lot of the times because I could put a lot more pressure and stress on myself than I need to. So I have this arbitrary goal I also set to myself, which is uploading 2 YouTube videos a week for a year straight. I started it in September of 2025, and now we're at the time of this recording. It is, let's see what we got. Today is, I don't even know what date it is today. Today is May 27th, 2026. So we have a few more months, right? May, June, July, August, September. So we have 4 more months left of uploading 2 YouTube videos a week. So I'm almost done with this goal. This video, I'll be honest with you, I didn't really have much planned for this video. I'm recording on a Wednesday, gonna publish it on a Saturday morning. But I didn't really have much to talk about, like tutorial based, and I also wanted to switch it up a bit. I make so many tutorials on this channel. I want you guys to, learn a little bit more about my mindset, learn more about who I am as a person. I like making these videos too because I can look back on it a year from now and reflect on that. So hopefully you gain some value. I mean, that's all I got for today. I'm wishing you guys all the best, and look forward to seeing you all in the next video. Peace.